It's time to duel!
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to episode number 173 of the Unknown Games podcast. We are still here, and today we got a show about sleeping. That's what we all need, and probably what I'm most behind on in life is sleep.
Good night, bitches.
That voice you just heard right there, that was my co-host, Alex. What's up, man? You getting some sleep too? Are you sleeping enough?
Am I sleeping enough? Actually, probably not, honestly.
Oh, well, you know who is probably sleeping enough? Our boy Ehe.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you, man.
I was in a competitive Pokémon Sleep clan.
Competitive, you go to
Wait, what?
You go to like a stadium.
Yeah.
It's like an arena. It looks like
Yeah.
Evo, but everyone's just like on stage in sleeping bags.
A
Yeah,
competitive?
Yeah.
I just asked Burly man if you want to sleep with me. Let's sleep with me.
So funny.
Yo, bro, let's sleep, bro.
Hey, let's sleep together. And he's
Yeah, let's
just
sleep
like,
together against
oh, but I'm not
Pokemon.
gay. And you're like, oh, just Pokemon
No,
sleep.
that's
Oh,
just
okay.
Pokemon
I
sleep.
understand. Yeah.
I was gonna title this episode "Sleeping with
Sleep
Pokemon,"
together?
but
No,
Sleep
that-
together.
sleep together.
I just said
Dude,
dreaming of
I hope-
Pokemon.
I hope
thought that's
Gardevoir.
better. You what?
Gardevoir.
Carnivore.
I have
Really?
Gardevoir. Come to my sleep.
Gardevoir?
Like for real? Like
Sir?
actually?
No,
Can you get Gardevoir in Pokemon Sleep?
I,
I'm sure
I
you-
feel
I mean,
like
eventually, if
so.
not
I
now,
mean,
yeah.
I got to so far. I see like Gen 3 Pokemon
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
up to Gen 3, I think.
So
or Gen
you're
2.
actively sleeping longer and longer periods of time so you can meet more Pokemon.
Let
Well,
me
it's only been
see.
out for like a few days. I
It's
don't
been
think you
only
can
out
see
for
it.
I think like 5 days, but I
Yes.
started sleeping like I saw that my the amount of hours I sleep went from 4 hours to 8 hours.
Jesus,
You mean,
4?
dang, my
4 is
man.
actually really bad, honestly.
Yeah,
Though, but
4
yeah.
is really bad, dude. I'm
Don't
really
worry.
bad
I'm a
sleeping.
4 hour too, man. I'm a 4 to 5.
Yo, 4 hours too.
I'm a 4 to 5, man. So maybe this will help me. Maybe.
I don't know how you guys fucking deal with that, honestly. I used to do that too, but I would like honestly, like the whole work week was like so painful. I'm like, I can't do this myself anymore. Like I have to sleep more.
I don't know. I wake up like 4 hours because usually I have the anxiety of like waking up too late, so I have to like wake up really early.
Can't
That's
like
my
what do like
problem.
alarms don't work? Like you set an alarm
I
and
mean,
it like
yeah,
doesn't.
but I set my alarm really early because because I like anxiously I was afraid that I'm gonna be late because if I set my alarm like too close to the actual plan, so I always do that. I was like,
You're afraid of like sleeping
yeah,
past your
I
alarm.
was afraid. Yeah.
I mean, it's no. I set mine early. I set like 2 alarms, before like 15 minutes before. There's one, and there's like another one that's like 30 minutes
That's-
before I have to get up.
Man,
and
you
I'm
guys are fucking like, yeah. I have 1 alarm. I live on the edge. If I
I
miss
set
that
like
alarm,
14 alarm.
I only have 1
You guys
alarm, and
gotta set
if I miss it, I'm like I sleep in like just because I only have 1 alarm. So yeah,
Well,
I
we're
live on the edge.
we're talking about all this because, as we said, we were Pokemon Sleep just came out, and
Yeah.
last Friday I was like, I got stuff to talk about on the podcast. I got
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, let's launch into Pokemon Sleep then. I guess if you want to give a rundown on what it is and your experience with it so far. I actually haven't used it at all for
You haven't
a
used
couple
it?
reasons. So
It's like Pokemon Go but for sleep. That's the god.
okay, but
It's so
like
fun.
you obviously
have-
don't leave your. It's the opposite Pokemon Go in the fact that you don't leave your house. for
yeah,
it, right?
yeah, you don't leave your house.
So
You
you want to
stay in your
explain
house.
like so what is it? What is it really? It's not really a game, right? It
I
just,
mean, it's kind of like a lifestyle game. You know, like Tamagotchi. It's basically that. No, it's not basically that, but like every time you go to sleep, you attract Pokemon to come to you.
okay, but you want to explain like is that random? Like what Pokemon come
It's
to you?
a random, yeah, random. Like so, every
Huh.
time the more time you sleep, the more Pokemon you're gonna get. So if you like only sleep for like I don't know, like 3 hours, there's only like 2 or 3 Pokemon. But if you sleep the full 8 hours, you get like 5 Pokemon.
So the
and they
idea
all
is
have
to
different, all
like
different, like what is it? Sleeping
stats?
style.
Okay.
So it's not just Pokemon you're looking, but also Pokemon sleeping style.
So you can get like
the
3 Pikachus of different types.
yeah,
basically.
yeah. There's like Pikachu with like I don't know, like standing sleeping
Standing
type
sleep.
sleeping style, and then also like Pikachu like charging sleeping style something. Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically that.
So the goal is to complete your sleep decks, right?
Yeah, sleep deck. Yeah, they call
Sleep
it sleep deck.
decks.
I'm not
The
gonna
heck?
lie.
So
I'm
like
looking
what
at the-
happens what happens when you like complete your decks?
So far they limit you like to like a few different island. I'm still at the second island. The first island you only have like limited Pokemon.
Sounds so
Yeah,
insane.
it's
Wait,
so
are you, like-
insane.
Wait, are
It's
you
so
like
insane.
traveling or something while you're sleeping?
Yeah. So like you need to collect this amount of like Pokemon or like sleeping style in that one island, and then after you collect enough data, you're playing as a researcher, and you have like the professor too. I forget the professor name because I don't give a damn about him. I just want to sleep. So
Right.
yeah,
I just want to
So,
sleep.
I
That's
just want to
funny.
sleep. But yeah, so you collect enough data in that island. So every island have the Snorlax. Like the Snorlax is the center of the island. So every island have different Snorlax, and you collect different Pokemon data like around the island. So like the first island, it only took you like you need to collect like 15 what's it called sleeping cell, and then the next island is gonna be up and about a bit, and they also have like rank system. I'm at like
the
I
heck?
don't
A
know.
ranked
A
red-
rank
system?
system?
No, it's not like rank
What?
like I don't know like competitive, but it's like rank like level.
What?
Okay, but
Yeah.
you're not competing against other people, right?
No,
Like,
you're not
I
a
have
competi-
I have a
you-
better
you
rank
can-
than you do.
You can like add people and like stalk their sleeping schedule.
Okay, that's-
But yeah,
Hey,
What the heck?
basically,
well, can you see like people's schedule in detail, like when they woke up and stuff?
I no, you can only see how much hour they sleep.
How many hours, but not
Yeah,
like
how many
when
hours.
they went to bed and like
Also,
when they.
the like the status doesn't update real time. It update like 3 hours like per update.
Okay,
So every 3 hours gonna the what's it called the status is gonna update.
so you can't like stalk
Oh.
people really.
No,
you
yeah,
can,
yeah.
you can
You
kind
can
of
okay,
like
okay.
you can
it's
see
like a delay.
like how many hours they sleep.
it's still kind of private data in a way. So I would still
It is.
only give that. To yeah.
Also, like that's funny when you call it private data. They record you sleep.
Oh,
So-
they record the noise you sleep, right?
The
Just-
noise you sleep.
I was gonna
Okay.
say
Yeah.
just for everyone
But you can
to
disable
know,
it.
It's like
Like,
noises. It's noises. Yeah.
It's noises, yeah.
like,
To be
Like, you
fair,
know,
to be
the
clear,
snorer.
that's actually not a unique feature of Pokemon. Like a lot of sleep apps will
Oh,
do
okay,
that.
okay, okay.
Mm.
A lot of sleep apps do the same thing, and it is for the purpose of like, oh, here's when you were sleep talking, or here's when you were sleep, or you were just snoring, and like maybe you want to use that data for your own purposes. So it's not just Pokemon Sleep that will do that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
again, if you're not comfortable with that, you can usually just turn that off.
Yeah,
right?
you can turn it off.
Yeah.
I think
and-
that's the main thing. I don't know if we actually said that, but just for everyone to know, it is a sleep app. It's nothing new
It is
that
a
hasn't
sleep app.
been out before. I mean, I use a sleep app or
Mhm.
forget to use a sleep app. I want to say they're actually built into your phone now. I mean, my
Now,
Pixel
like,
comes with it.
they're
It's-
built into a few phones, I would say. Yeah.
Or like you can download one for your phone sometimes.
It's a fun sleep app.
But this one is it's themed with Pokemon, and it's a fun thing. Like I said, it is
So-
available on iOS and Google Play. Just for anyone to know.
They also
Continue.
delete your audio file every 24 hours, so you are not you should not be afraid of that kind of stuff. Probably.
Right. If you're one to like care about it, really, yeah.
I checked
But-
my audio file this morning, and
Do you, yeah.
at 4 a.m. I noticed there's a lot of sound, so I played it, and I don't know, for some reason I was moaning. So
You were
Were
saying
you having like
I-
were you having
saw-
sex,
you
sex with
saw
your brother?
Guardian Boy.
yeah, no, I was sleeping. I swear to God, I was sleeping, but I don't know why I was.
You could have been
moaning in my
sleep. You could have been sleep sexing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gardevoir. You saw Gardevoir.
That's
You
so
didn't even-
fucking
You
insane.
don't
yeah.
need to
Oh my
see her
God.
in the game, like at the end on the screen when you wake up in the morning. You saw her.
Yeah,
in
she
your
was in
dreams.
her,
She was
in
there.
her dreams. Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah,
you,
also like detail like you set your sleeping schedule, and if you sleep on that sleeping schedule, you're gonna get like bonus and stuff.
I wonder if anyone who's like, because okay, the point of Pokemon Sleep really is to encourage people to just sleep better. It's a game second, not game first, right? It's a
No,
gamified.
it's not a game first. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
like actual activity that you can
Yeah,
you can
so
cook and like stuff. But
it's a
not-
gamified sleep app to encourage people to sleep better. But I'm sure there are some people out there who are like taking it way too seriously and are like cheating.
Oh, dude, do you know
Yeah.
that there is shiny in this game?
What?
There is shiny.
They're shinies.
Oh, they're shiny
Yeah,
Pokemon?
That's so funny. It's
Oh,
okay.
so
So
you,
if
like,
people
extra
wanna
sleep
go
hard.
like if you wanna go shiny hunting, you better bet
Yeah, like a
be in
sleep
a
to sleep for like 24
coma.
hours, right?
But
Or
I
you
mean-
be- you in a coma.
Here's the thing.
I mean, a
Ed, do
2-year
you-
coma.
Do you think you can see yourself continuing on with this schedule with Pokemon Sleep, or like even if you didn't have
I-
Pokemon Sleep after like a month, say you use it for a month, do you think you
Yeah,
can stick to
I
it?
I think
this
so.
question, yeah.
I want to I want to fix my sleeping schedule, and using
Mhm.
this app, I've been like have been wonder to me because like I have problems sleeping like for a couple of years now. And
So it's
this
like
app-
it's encouraging a
it
positive
encouraged me to
lifestyle
sleep.
change, right?
Yeah.
But like Adrian asked, like if let's say Pokemon Sleep ended service like next year or whatever, do you think it would fix your schedule and you could sleep better even without this app?
hopefully, hopefully, I don't know.
I mean, you
I
still
wanna
have
sleep, dude.
other app options if that's the
Yeah, you
case.
can
Yeah.
sleep. You can check your
But I
sleep
don't.
with
I
other
don't
apps,
think
yeah,
I
but-
will like switch to like other app because like I only download this because it have Pokemon and I wanna collect Pokemon.
You want to collect Pokemon?
Does it integrate with any other apps? I don't remember if
I don't
it,
think
like
so.
You
'cause,
mean
like,
the other like
the
Pokemon
other
like
or
the
maybe
Oh.
teeth brushing one or?
yeah, like
What-
teeth brushing
what?
or
Did you not? There's a
that weird
toothbrush
thing.
Pokemon app. Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
I
Yeah.
do not know that.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
Okay, yeah,
Or-
but that my question too is like, can you transfer those Pokemon out to Pokemon Home?
Oh,
And then-
that's
I
crazy.
feel like I feel like in a couple of months they are gonna implement that update, and every Pokemon you transfer gonna have like what's the ability to sleep in Pokemon? Is it just called sleep?
Sleep,
Probably, like
right?
yeah.
Is it just sleep?
Oh, like the attack called
the
Sleep.
attack,
Yeah, that's
probably,
funny.
yeah.
That's cool. That's clever.
Like
That's
every
clever. Yeah,
Pokemon, probably.
every Pokemon can do it. Yeah,
I could
from
see that.
Sleep.
I could
yeah.
see that.
But I
That's
mean,
cool. That's clever.
if you think
Yeah.
about it, the way that they have it now, if you're a kid growing up, you can literally play Pokemon 24 hours a day now. You can wake up.
I mean, if you
to-
want to consider this playing Pokemon,
No,
yeah.
but I mean, like you can
It's
spend
kind
your
of
whole
it.
day with Pokemon. You can get up and you can Pokewalk. You can Pokemon Go, and then maybe for like your little break, you can play a little bit of the whatever game of Pokemon you want, whether it be the mainline stuff or
Cafe
Pokemon
Mix.
Unite, Cafe Mix, any of
Cafe
that.
Mix.
Yeah, you can play any of that, and then it's time to go to sleep, and you just you hit your sleep, man, and you playing with Pokemon in your sleep, or you're not playing with them, but you're like
They're playing with
you're
you.
still associated with Pokemon for your whole day. That's crazy.
I mean, that's definitely.
That's like the dream for some people.
I'm sure that's like what Nintendo, I guess, Pokemon Company wants you to, to just completely have Pokemon around you all the time. But I do think it is nice of them. And this when they announced this, I was like, this is kind of fucking weird, but also I kind of get it. Like, it's really cool for them to. Like,
I mean, this took a long time to release.
yeah, it was like a year or more, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
at least
I
it
mean,
did
it's
release.
cool that they're encouraging people to sleep better, which is genuinely like a good thing. Like, people should be sleeping more, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. They also like Pokemon Go also like encourage
people to
positive
like walk,
lifestyle
and
too.
then people started to not walk.
So,
I'll be straight with you guys. I like when I'm actually outside playing, when I'm outside, I often forget to even just open the app Pokemon Go. I only play Pokemon Go from home. I don't walk because I'm surrounded by Pokestops. I don't need to leave actually.
Oh yeah,
no.
there's a point. There's
Yeah.
like a Pokestop right next to me, as in like I'm sitting right here right now. I can
And
keep
you can
spinning
open,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
if
like
I
right
open-
next door. It's there.
Yeah, if I
Right.
open like Pokemon Go right now, there's like 5 Pokestops that I can hit without even leaving this chair, and then there's like a gym like 2 meters away, and I don't really need to leave. So, but when I'm
But-
actually out in Tokyo and stuff and walking around, I'm like, oh shit, I could actually play the game.
You could,
and I don't
yeah.
do that.
I mean, like
Yeah.
I've been trying to get more active walking,
Yeah.
and I have like a little trail I do, and I do it like X amount of times.
Yeah.
But having that as I have like a paced walk app, but having that app plus maybe using Pokemon Go for okay, it's time to take like a little break. That wouldn't be that honestly could be like a nice little routine I could kind of get into if I want to like combine two different apps and get the best out of that. I was looking online, and apparently they have some sleep merchandise at the Pokemon centers here.
Yeah, I actually went to the Pokemon Center on Sunday, and I saw some of this. Yeah,
None of it is like bad price. They're all like $20 to $30 now. Some of the
big ones are like $50 or whatever, right? Yeah.
But I'm just gonna scroll down and like, of course, there's like sleeping plushies. That's fine, but the bed sets.
Yeah. Well, so to be clear, though, those sheets they're not exactly new. They might have rebranded them for Sleep, actually.
Also, they have like a special accessory for Pokemon Sleep. The
Pokemon Go Plus, right?
Plus, yeah.
Plus,
yeah.
Plus.
That works with Go and Sleep. So
yeah, here's my sleeping data from like July 18. I sleep for 4 hours and 54 minutes, and the next day I sleep for 7 hours 41 minutes.
How did you do that, by the way? Like, curious, like genuinely, like how do you sleep from, like, if your body's not accustomed to sleeping for that long? Like, at least for me, like,
it's kind of hard to fall asleep.
Yeah. On
Saturday, they do tell you how long for you to take
fall asleep,
go to sleep. Yeah. So my first time like 15 minutes. I don't know, like July 21, it took me 2 hours and 6 minutes to fall asleep.
Yeah.
How the hell did that happen?
I like can't sleep sometimes. Like on Saturday when I'm not like working or anything, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sleep in today. Like no work, no plans. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna rest up, and then I'll sleep in a little bit, but I won't sleep as long as I actually want to. Like my body like won't let me. It's like, oh, you're awake already. Like just get up.
I have a thing where I always woke up at 7, like always for the most part. It wasn't really until like probably last year I started waking up around 9 or 10 or something sometimes. But I usually my body just naturally gets up early. No matter how late I go to sleep, it just
I wish I could like wake up late too, because I always wake up like around 5 or 6.
I like can't. So like if I wanted to maximize like my sleeping time, right? I would need to go to bed earlier as opposed to try to sleep in more, because my body typically won't let me sleep in past a certain amount. But the problem is if I try to go to bed earlier, I actually can't fall asleep. I cannot fall asleep right away. I'll be in bed for hours.
Because your mind is like, your body's used to being awake at that time.
Yeah, there's just some nights too when I'm just like in bed and I'm just like thinking about like the universe, and I'm I just can't. I can't fucking sleep. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so.
I was gonna ask Ahef really quick. Does Pokemon Sleep have a like what do you call those, like, it's not like a lullaby kind of feature?
They do. Hold on, let me play it for you guys.
Just into the microphone.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, you have like two what's it called, two amount of sleep that you can do maximum a day. So you cannot like keep continuing like sleep.
Oh, okay. You have like sleep and like a nap built in.
Yeah, that's a quota. That's a quota of sleep
that's so funny. That's probably because they want people to be like, don't sleep
too much.
Yeah,
don't sleep all day.
Don't ruin your life.
They would need to do another app called like Pokemon Awake.
Like Pokemon Awake. It tracks how many hours you're awake.
Oh shit!
There's nothing else.
The higher your Pokemon exercise, like not Pokemon Go, but like legitimately Pokemon exercise. Yeah. You like have to run. You have to get a high heart rate.
Oh, let me play this. Can you hear that?
That's the Pokemon Center song. Yeah, right? Just like slow down.
I feel like so right now my friend's daughter is having a hard time sleeping.
That's like what you would use. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because she's really into Pokemon, and some kids have nightmares where they can't really sleep. Because, like if you see monsters or something like that.
What if they tried the app and then a Gengar show up? Like, wow.
Well,
that's so old. Is Gengar one of the Pokemon? Like, yeah.
I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah. He eats your dreams. Like, what the? But it's like, for their daughter, they really love Pokemon, and I'm gonna suggest tomorrow, like, yeah, maybe you should try Pokemon Sleep. I mean, they don't know Darkrai. Their limited knowledge of Pokemon is
the thing.
Darkrai's not going to be in there.
That's so funny.
Well, not like a special event, a sleep event, right?
It's like
for one week.
Darkrai,
One week only. Darkrai shows up.
Is a nice Pokemon, all right? Darkrai is
Yeah.
a friendly
I
Pokemon.
mean, did you see the movie? Did you see
I
the
saw
Darkrai
the movie. If I remember correctly, he's like a nice Darkrai's a nice Pokemon until something. XXX.
Yeah, he does like snap for some reason. I forget.
There's
Yeah.
like something that triggers him, but for the most part, he's like, I just want to be friends.
Anyways, Agent, have you tried Pokemon Sleep yet or no?
No, I haven't downloaded. I don't. What's the setup process like? Like when you sign in, I haven't messed with it. I didn't know how long it's
No,
gonna take.
there's no like login and stuff. You just like enter your name, like do the tutorial, and the tutorial only take you
Tutorial.
like I don't know.
Tutorial?
No, tutorial only take you like I don't know.
Sleep
The
5
first sleep is
minutes.
the tutorial. The tutorial is the first sleep, and it only took you like a couple dialogue, and then you're set up to go. You set up your sleeping time, like
Like your
what
schedule, right?
time, like what time you want to fall asleep to, and then you can set up your alarm. You don't have to set up your alarm, but you can set up your alarm, and then you just sleep after that.
I mean, I will say,
And then when you woke up, there's a button called end sleeping.
Like I'm
end
awake. I'm
sleeping
awake
time.
now.
Like,
I'm awake.
basically.
Yeah.
now for this to work, you have to place it like you have to have your phone plugged in and then face it
You
down
need
on the
to
pillow or something.
I don't think you need to put it face down. I have it put it face up, but it is next to my pillow. No, it doesn't have to be next to your pillow. It need to be on your mattress.
Like
It
on
cannot
your
be
mattress somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It cannot
okay.
be on a flat surface because it also like I don't know how they detect your movement. I think
It's
but,
probably
yeah.
accelerometer in your phone, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's how the other sleep apps tend to work. Like if you move, the mattress will like move, and then your phone will move, and then it's like, oh, you're moving right now. So
Let you do that Snorlax. What's Snorlax when he just like rolls over?
what do you mean? What do you mean? It's just what?
You just roll
It's just-
Oh no,
it's just-
there's
Hyper
like
beam.
there's a Unite move. His Unite move in Pokemon
and
Unite
it's
is
just like roll the fuck over.
he goes to sleep.
Oh,
and
that's
then
the ultimate.
he
Yeah.
rolls over and he just does a pound kind of, and he rolls back. I'm like, can you imagine doing that in bed? Just
Yeah, rolling over and
I don't
doing the
move
pound, yeah.
much in my sleep. I wake up in the same position I go to sleep in.
I
How do
mean,
you huff?
maybe you sleep and you wake up the same, but you could still be moving in your sleep. You don't know,
I probably
right?
am moving a little bit because
Yeah,
I'm like
most
on the
people do
same
move.
side.
It'd be unnatural if you didn't move. Like that's a problem, right?
I'm one of those people like I sleep on my back. Like I find that that's like the best way for me to sleep.
Uh-huh.
But and then like maybe sometimes like half of the time I'll wake up on my side, but like I haven't like moved like positions in the bed. Like
I have
from left to right too
when I
much.
sleep, I have to like hug something like bolster and stuff or pillow.
You have to
Oh.
what? Sorry.
Hug something.
But you have to hug something? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. So you would be purchasing like one of the plushies then from the Pokemon
Yeah,
Center.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Gardevoir for a Fluffy.
Like a full size
Oh,
Gardevoir.
gosh.
Oh my, that's so
What is-
Or a
funny.
Machoke.
Why-
Or a
why-
Machoke.
Or a
Machoke?
big
What?
sexy Machoke.
Macham. For a Macham.
Oh my god, that's so
There's
funny.
somebody's
Someone's
there-
fetish.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
definitely
just
go to
trying to think.
DeviantArt. Go to DeviantArt right now and you'll find it.
Oh, well, it's definitely worth trying. I mean, it's something where if you are, like I said, you or your children need a little bit more help sleeping.
Yeah,
like,
but for your
it's worth a
children to
shot.
use this, your children needs a phone.
I mean, what kid
I
doesn't
mean,
have
most
a phone
children
now
have
these days,
phone
man?
now.
Come
Like,
on,
come on.
they got phones,
Have you
man.
seen Skibidi Toilet? That no, that's all.
Either that or,
or
just the Go
tablet,
Plus
or
Plus, yeah.
tablet. They have, they got them somewhere. They got 'em
I wonder if it
somewhere.
would work on tablets, right? Most tablets do have accelerometers, but I wonder if the
Hopefully,
larger,
yeah,
I wonder if the
probably.
larger tablet like shape would kind of make it weird. I don't know.
It just takes up too much space in the bed. I
You like
feel
roll
like,
over
you
onto
know?
the tablet, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's you know what, I might try it tonight. I might try to set it up and see.
The thing for me is like I actually don't plug my phone in overnight. I put my phone on a Qi charger, like a wireless charger, right?
Oh yeah. One of
So-
those like bad thing.
For me to actually use this, I would need to, I guess, either start plugging my phone in, or I would just buy the Go Plus Plus,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
probably.
So
which
that's,
is like
yeah.
7,000 yen in Japan. It's a little pricey, but if you're gonna be using it constantly, not just for sleep but also with Pokemon Go, then I guess maybe it's worth it. I don't see myself using it with Go too much, because I'd probably end up just tossing it in my bag and kind of forgetting about it, and then
Yeah.
having to dig it out and put it on my bed when I go to bed. But if it's really cool, I do want to try it out. But yeah, just the idea of me having to like plug my phone in and leave it on my pillow or whatever. But can you sleep your phone? Like, can you push the sleep button or can you?
No, it will shut down itself. So you cannot shut down the app or
You can't
put your
like
on sleep,
you
it's
can't
gonna
sleep your
sleep by
phone, right?
itself. Yeah, it's
So
gonna
it
basically sleep by
dims the
itself.
screen basically, right?
No, it will lock your phone,
Oh, it
so
will.
Oh,
it
it just
goes to
locks it. So
sleep by
you.
itself. Yeah,
Oh. Oh. Can you
unless you
unlock
touch
your?
it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
of
Okay.
course, of course.
Okay. That'd be
Can
funny
you
if
unlock?
it.
No, your
Dude.
sleep, your
Dude.
phone is fucked, buddy.
You have to
Yeah,
sleep.
Man, you
have
need
to sleep.
that's
emergency
how
call.
they make you sleep. Yeah, you can't use your phone all night.
No emergency 911, no nothing. Once
You're
you are
like, yeah,
sleeping, you are locked in to
you're getting
to
robbed.
death.
You're getting robbed, and your Pokemon Sleep is like, no, it's your sleep schedule right now. You have to sleep.
Oh, well, moving on a little bit from this form of sleeping, we have another form of sleep that's coming to Gundam Evolution.
Uh,
The
that's
end.
so sad. That's so sad.
The end. So
Man.
Ehead was just like, yeah, on Friday, he's like, yeah, Gundam Evolution is shutting down. I'm like, what? The game has just been up for a year. What do you mean it's shutting down?
It feels so fast too. Like they only have like season 4 now.
Is
I
it?
think
They
they
already
just
shut down.
they just never had the player base, right?
On
Uh,
launch, they went all in on the advertisement. Like a bunch of like big streamer was streaming it, but then
Yeah,
after
it's
that,
true.
it
Yeah, I
just fell
remember.
people
Yeah.
off.
were. I want to say like a lot of the streamers, because I was watching people stream it then. All of them were like really hype on it, or they were at least like
Yeah.
positive on it. And the only thing I could see, and I'm like, what makes Overwatch special is just the map design. That's it. And I
Hmm.
wasn't as much of a fan of the map layouts for this game. The
Yeah,
gameplay
for
itself
Gundam,
was
it
kind of,
was kind of horrible.
was good, but like I didn't see like, okay, if you want to play like a sniper class, how you have good sight lines and how you can move to other sight lines, as opposed to like if you're playing like, some of the melee stuff, a lot of stuff got concentrated into like one area sometimes. And I don't know if they ever fixed that, but I don't know if that's what contributed. What they said, at least here, is that the service is going to be ending on November 29th, 2023. We wanted to create a title that brought FPS fans and Gundam fans together. We challenged ourselves to create an authentic Gundam FPS that could be enjoyed globally. Unfortunately, we have determined that it is no longer possible for us to provide a service that satisfies our players. We wanted to express our gratitude to everyone who has played the game and supported us to this point. At the same time, we would like to sincerely apologize to our fans and players. So there's no specific reason as to why. But
I mean, like you can see it, but it's not like the game is actually dead. Like it took a long time for me to find a game. Like most of the time,
Right. So it's
yeah.
player base at this point, right?
I think like the way they launched the game was also like kind of weird because they are launching a live service game, but they are region locking it. Some regions still cannot play the game because there's no Bandai server there.
It's
Oh,
on
yeah.
wow.
Steam. I believe it's on Steam outside of
is,
Japan,
yeah.
and then within Japan, it's on the Bandai the launcher.
Yeah, there was only like a few regions that can like Asia, Japan, and then the US. That's it. There's no
That was
Europe.
it.
Oh no, they
okay.
added Europe at like during in the middle, like.
During
But
the
it
middle
was
of the
just like no servers
But
were
still-
available. But it wasn't like an IP ban, was it?
No, the game just doesn't show up on your Steam.
Oh right,
You have to like what's it called? You have to make a Steam account that have that region that have the
region?
game.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. And outside of Japan, it was Steam only, right?
Yeah, it was Steam only.
It was Steam only for
Okay.
outside Japan, so that really limited the amount of people that could even
I thought
see
it
the
was.
game.
I thought it was on. It's on consoles as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's on
I don't-
PS4, right? It's on
I don't-
PS4,
It's PS4, PS5, Xbox SX, and Steam.
right?
I don't see like anyone playing on console. Maybe so. Like,
But I don't know if it's like
don't-
cross.
yeah.
I don't know if there was crossplay for it or not.
Maybe there wasn't. I mean, yeah, good question. I don't know.
I mean, the crazy thing is that they're actually still, they had stuff planned and they're still going along with those plans. There's 7 seasons. They just released season 5. Looks like on the 26th of this month. So by the time you probably listen to this podcast,
Yeah, they just like release a fucking season. So yeah, that was weird. They
And
just
adding a new
released season
Gundam
and then
next
yeah.
Z Gundam coming in. What's this? Looks like August 23rd for season 6, and then season 7. They'll have like a new unit there, and the last shooting is what it's called. Dang, the last shooting.
The last shoot.
Dang.
So are they gonna make everything free in the last month or what?
Hopefully, you can still buy Battle Pass. So that was weird for me.
It looks
I
I
was
like
was playing it and
Evo.
then, oh
What is this
no, why?
called? Evo coin sales will end on the 26th of this month. Any
Mm.
future content will also be unlockable with capital points. Evo coins will
nice.
be usable until the end of the service. Evo coins, items, and paid services are non-refundable. Okay, so it looks like you'll be able to get everything still with your like capital points. I guess that's the free currency. And then if you do have any extra, if you do have any extra coins, you can just go ahead and use those up. Even after the end of sales, Evo coins that players currently own will be only usable. Okay, yeah, until the end of the service. Okay, so it is sad. It actually makes me kind of wonder because this was kind of a huge initiative for Bandai Namco. They had a whole launcher that they made. Blue Protocol is a part of this initiative. And do they have another online game? I think they announced something else, didn't they?
Didn't have Bandai also. What's it called? What's the MMO you guys are playing?
Oh, Blue
Yeah,
Protocol.
Blue Protocol.
Yeah, Blue
Yeah,
Protocol.
Yeah.
I want to
I
say
like
there's one
Bandai
more.
just doesn't, like they are not good at keeping what's it called live service game alive.
Yeah, that's
They only have there's a thing called a Bandai Namco launcher in Japan, which is how Japanese players are playing Gundam Evolution. Like it was not on Steam for Japan. Like you had to go through this launcher.
Oh, okay.
And
think it
if
is.
you
Wait.
open the launcher right now, there's only 2 games in it. It's Gundam Evolution and Blue Protocol.
Blue Protocol. Yeah, but it just makes me wonder like the future of Blue Protocol as well.
Well, I mean, like it should have just been on Steam. Like it is on Steam outside. It will be on Steam rather outside of Japan, but for Japan, it's only on this launcher. So, I don't know why the launcher exists, but also, yeah, like if Bandai Namco. I mean, maybe if they're only focusing on Blue Protocol, maybe it's fine, right?
I mean, I assume that this launcher exists the same way as like Activision Blizzard's launcher exists, right?
Well, yeah, but
Ubisoft's launcher
they're
exists.
they're moving a lot of their stuff over. At least Activision, right, is moving, or Blizzard rather, except for Diablo, right?
But that's like well, we'll talk about that coming up. That's like super recent.
Yeah, but I think it's a sign that they're like that. It's I don't know if it's viable.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, Blizzard is like moving all of their.
Yeah, they're moving their stuff over to Steam. Even like Call of Duty, like and Destiny when they were still Blizzard, like they were or Activision rather. Yeah, it was this launcher, and then they broke off. So for a while, when you opened the Blizzard launcher, BattleNet, it was like Call of Duty, what is it, Black Ops 4, and then Modern Warfare 1, and then Modern Warfare Remastered, and then Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft. And I was like, that's such a weird spread of like games. And then they split them off again. Like they took Call of Duty out of it and put them on Steam again. But
I mean, I think because I guess I'm kind of with Edge. Just like there's not a lot of marketing on it. Once like a new season came, I didn't even know there were new seasons of the game that dropped.
Sucked.
So
I don't know why like the most damage that this game have done to me. This game made me addicted to hero shooter game, and the only hero shooter that I have to play is Overwatch. I don't want to play Overwatch, but I'm addicted to it, so I have to play Overwatch.
have you tried Paladins at least?
Paladins, no,
it's not a hero shooter, is it?
It is.
No,
it is. Yeah, it is.
Paladin, it is. But,
Yeah.
Oh wait, that okay. I know what you're talking about. I've seen it every once in a while. It's what? Yeah, wasn't there another? What was that game from Cliffy B as well? That's like done.
That was not a hero shooter.
Outriders. Was it not a hero shooter?
No, it was something law like Outlaw. No, like
Outriders.
You guys remember
Outlaws.
Battleborn? You guys remember Battleborn?
Oh, Battleborn.
Yeah, that was
Gearbox one.
game.
The Overwatch competition.
Oh, it died. It died day and date when Overwatch came out, bro.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, Lawbreakers. That was it. Jesus. Yeah.
Okay.
A lawbreaker. Yeah.
But I guess like the thing for me is, like I said, I'm worried about Blue Protocol, even though that game will be coming out for Amazon Games next year overseas. And it should be okay for X amount of time. But we've seen this with a couple of Japanese companies. I mean, of course, maybe all of these games came out when, or not, they were conceptualized when live service games were really becoming a thing, or esports. That trend was happening in Japan. Because, Virtua Fighter actually does have a Virtual Fighter League. You have all the fighting games that have it. But, Babylon's Fall, we had that. It happened for a live service. And then we also had the Last Soldier from Square Enix as a Battle Royale live service game. I don't know if this, like, the Foam Stars is also going to be like something for a year. Same with Let It Die. I know that died. Then it
I
came
was just
back
like,
with a new name. But it's like these companies just have a budget that they set aside for like, hey, let's do a live service game. Maybe it works. If it doesn't, we'll kill it in a year.
They
yeah,
probably
I
have like a
noticed-
target. Yeah,
noticed
if it
the
doesn't
trend
meet
of
its
that.
target, then they close it.
I feel like Japanese company want to have a live service game, but they don't want to go all in on it. They don't want like to like, I don't know, like promote it and stuff. They just want it to like to be an overnight success.
I think
They don't
like
invest
First
too much on
Soldier
it.
had a problem with that. It was mobile only,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If that game was on PC, we
Yeah, I probably
still
would've checked
don't
it
be
out,
playing
yeah.
it right now.
And then Babylon's Fall had a problem of being like probably overpriced actually at launch because it wasn't free, right? It wasn't a free to play game.
No.
That game should have been free.
Yeah, it should have been free. Same thing with like Exoprimal, probably,
That's
right?
no,
Yeah.
they should have paid me to play that game. That's so
No,
funny.
that's a good point Alex has brought up. We almost forgot. Yeah, Exoprimal just released like last week.
Oh
When
yeah,
Of course,
That's a
it's
paid
on
gift.
Game Pass, which is
It's
a
a
good
paid game.
thing.
Well, yeah,
but
yeah, it's like
at this-
$80 for me.
yeah.
At the same time, it's kind of like one of those. That one runs into a game of an issue where like the game design is kind of interesting, but like
Yeah, actually,
how long-
apparently it is fun actually, but no one wants to buy it.
no, yeah, because I think what the single player campaign is online or something is what I heard. Like you can buy it, but you still
What,
have to
Exoprimal?
play it online.
You like have to be online for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
I feel like you do,
You
But-
fight dinosaurs and then you fight humans.
and
and sometimes you fight them together. You
Yeah.
fight the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, that's PvP in it. It
Yeah,
looks so chaotic.
it's PvE VP.
PvP,
Yeah.
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 Dude, I was willing to try that game, but I now saw the
But then
price.
because it's not
price
free, right?
tag,
Yeah.
If
So I
it
think-
like $30, probably, but I don't
No,
know.
for me,
It
like
is
30. Okay,
it-
for me personally, I would probably pull the trigger at like 20 CAD, like 20 Canadian, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
like
agree, I agree.
15 USD or something like that.
Mm.
But
I think
like-
that's
But not $70.
No, that's way too much money.
That's too much.
But Blue Protocol, I think, is a little more safer, at least in Japan, because it's an MMO, which is a proven genre, right?
Mm. Yeah.
And the art style really matches the Japanese demographic. Like how it does overseas is a different question entirely.
Mhm.
But like Blue Protocol is a safer bet for Japan. I don't know if that guarantees success or anything like that, but like I think it has broader appeal. Like Gundam, don't get me wrong, is like huge, right? It's huge, but like at the end of the day, it's still Gundam. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Like
could you imagine if they had to put the Mercury Gundam in here, Ariel, or like something that's more current?
Oh
Like, 'cause,
yeah,
like,
they
a lot of
should
these,
have done that.
like I'm looking at a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of like the
yeah.
roster, and it's like, it's
G
stuff.
Witch was really popular.
Was
They should
really
you know
have
what?
done
popular, yeah.
That might have been their downfall in the beginning when the roster wasn't mainstream enough.
I mean, we've
They
got like
do have
some
like a banner
fucking
with
deep
it,
cuts.
but no.
Yeah, because like Exia, which is pretty popular, right? That was a banner, right? You had to buy Exia, right?
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Oh,
you
it was like
can
Battle
buy
Pass or
it,
something,
yeah.
right?
No, it's not. No, the battle pass. The battle pass is only skin. They
Oh,
don't
okay.
have character. in
But
the battle pass.
Exia was paid though, right?
Yeah.
Exia was paid.
Exia is
Okay.
paid. Exia is paid.
Yeah, and that might have been their downfall. Now I think about it, like
Unicorn is paid. Unicorn is also like pretty
Mm.
popular. Too.
Yeah, Unicorn is. Well, I agree. Yeah, Unicorn is popular too. Maybe that's it. Do you think the roster wasn't mainstream enough at launch?
I feel like if they gone with Ariel, it would have been so much problem because Ariel
Yeah.
was sold out
Just-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Solo? Like I
Because
mean,
Exia's paid. Yeah, at launch at least it was paid.
because I remember, they had Barbados and stuff, and I mean, like, I think they went back to kind of Seed and Double O is kind of like their main stuff, and then, like you said, Unicorn. It's interesting because I feel like for us growing up overseas, and I don't know if it was the same thing for you, Ahead, but like Wing and G Gundam, that shit was like,
Wing was huge.
like
Wing
you could
was
put
huge,
you
yeah.
can put Wing in anything, and we'll all flip out
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we'll do it, and then G Gundam after that. Because that's just what aired for us, and that's what we grew up with. Of
Yeah,
course.
Wing was huge, and then Double O was pretty big, right?
and yeah, Double O and Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny Seed, Seed and all that.
Those
Seed
went
Destiny,
pretty far in.
yeah.
But there's not like, they don't really have a lot that you're just like, oh, like I like that Gundam,
Maybe it wasn't mainstream enough. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. And also, for me personally, the maps weren't that great. There wasn't enough maps. Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
the map
it
was,
was-
not great.
It
They
was
also,
a
like-
very arcadey game.
Mm.
Like like when you go to an arcade and there's like a multiplayer shooter or something there. I felt
Oh,
like
yeah.
this was
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
for that, and it felt like it had like this really good. It was good at what it did, almost like what was that one game that also shut down? Unfortunately, it wasn't Time Splitters. Fudge! It came out like right around the time of Halo Infinite, like before Halo Infinite, and it was just like a arena shooter.
Splitgate.
Splitgate, yeah,
Yeah.
Like Splitgate did Splitgate stuff really
Did
well.
it ever
but
leave beta? When I was playing it, it was still technically in beta.
I don't think so.
It never left
it
beta.
just died, I guess. It was fairly recent
Man,
that they announced that it would be shutting down.
Did they announce how shutting down?
they are not shutting down. They just stop updating it, but it's basically shutting down. But they do keep the server alive.
Yeah, I'm
they
looking
They
at it
are
on Steam right
moving
now.
on.
Yeah.
They're moving on to like a different game.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, so unfortunately that happened.
Unfortunately, that happened. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Also, speaking of like hero shooter, Overwatch 2 is coming to Steam.
It is. Yeah.
That's
with
exciting.
that paid DLC. Sorry, not DLC. What do we call it?
The
PvE.
PvE. Yeah.
So
that
they
we-
tied that with the battle pass so more people can enjoy it. But I don't know. I feel like people are too disappointed in it. to actually
I
buy the
don't think I'll
battle
touch Overwatch. Honestly, I think I'm done with hero shooters.
pass. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of weird. People like to poo-poo on the game. It's just, and it's had a lot of hard ups and
But
downs.
the game is fun. The game is so fun. It's just like the company behind it is so ass. Why do I have Blizzard to be in it, dude?
Is it?
I
Because
wish it was
Blizzard,
someone
Blizzard fucking made like Overwatch when it launched, like OG Overwatch when it launched was like a huge deal for Blizzard because Blizzard at the time was just known for World of Warcraft basically and Diablo, right? StarCraft, I guess,
StarCraft,
basically,
yeah,
right?
just those
Yeah.
three. Yeah.
Yeah, so when they're like, we're making a shooter, I think at least me, I was just like, what the fuck are you doing, Blizzard? Stay in your lane. And then
It
it turned out to be a really big game and
I mean,
and people like, yeah, a lot of people
Overwatch
liked
was
it.
so big.
Like
yeah.
I
How
watched
did they
Overwatch League
kill
at
it?
work. I was
Yeah,
just, I
and
would
then I
watch
was like-
Overwatch League.
I was like, oh, maybe Blizzard can do shooters. Maybe they are good at shooters. And then Overwatch turned into like whatever it turned into.
They-
Overwatch,
Dude,
so-
the
yeah,
fell off was so insane.
yeah.
the weird. So like they kind of did it to themselves in the sense that it was just
Yeah.
like. So everything was fine, and then they kept messing. I don't know if they messed with the meta or the players did, but it got to the point where the triple tanks happened, and then
so like yeah,
Brigitte happened, and that fucked everything up. They didn't know how to balance around her, and then
I think
they
like
got
before the Overwatch 2 announcement, the game was fine. The game was updated. I wish that the way they do like the Overwatch 2 stuff, when they announce Overwatch 2 stuff, don't stop working on Overwatch 1.
yeah.
Overwatch 1 stopped getting
How-
update like
how many
4
years
years.
was
For
it?
4 years.
yeah. There was no new
For
hero.
4
There was
years.
nothing really
There's
happening,
nothing.
And-
Content stopped updating, dude.
and it was
So
just
insane.
like, guys, what's happening with the game? It's just like, yeah, you have to keep doing stuff. And I guess now what they end up doing is they like really take character kits and 180 them. Like they straight up change characters now. It's like your character just didn't get balanced. Your character got changed.
Yeah.
And it's somehow, sometimes it affects people in a good way, and sometimes it's just like I can't. What did you? Why did you? Why did you feel the need to do this, Blizzard? But yeah, so those games are coming to
Steam.
Overwatch
Steam,
2 is coming to
Overwatch
Steam, yeah.
2.
Overwatch 2 is coming to Steam. World of Warcraft probably. That's gonna be the big one. I don't know. People are still playing it.
What
Probably.
about Diablo? Do you think they would put Diablo on Steam?
Diablo? Yeah, I think like all of them, dude. I feel like all of them.
So do you think Blizzard is abandoning Battle.net then as a launcher?
I feel like they are like they're
says-
just gonna be like what's it called? It's like the Ubisoft stuff. Ubisoft doesn't release on themselves by themselves. They also have it on Steam, on
yeah.
Epic Games.
Yeah. So this is coming from The Verge, but it says today Blizzard announced that it plans to offer a selection of its games on the PC storefront.
All
Though
selections,
we
so that's
will-
all of it then.
We remain committed to continually investing in and supporting Battle.net. We want to break down the barriers to make it easier for players everywhere to find and enjoy our games. The first one is going to be Overwatch 2 on August 10th for Steam, of course. And I don't know. They haven't said anything else. I kind of want to go and check to see. But I imagine it's going to get weird with this Microsoft thing.
I
They
wish
don't-
when
it's so
like Microsoft
crazy.
owned the company, I hope they revive Overwatch. Dude. I really want that game to be popular again, but I don't want Blizzard to win over this.
Who you know what would it be a crazy world where Microsoft just says we want you to make a hero shooter with Gears, Overwatch,
Oh, that's crazy.
Halo, and so like the
Oh,
Smash.
Ubisoft
the
is doing it
Smash
right now. Ubisoft
crazy.
is doing it right now, dude. With X Defiant, you have like Far Cry. Who else is that? Far Cry, Splinter Cell,
Assassin's
and
Creed.
Assassin's
No,
Creed.
I'm
No,
kidding, I'm just kidding.
not
I
yet.
don't know. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Watch Dogs too,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
and
Yeah. So
Division.
that's. We'll see what that deal is essentially about to come to a close, so we'll see where that ends up in the future and what all entails that. But yeah, so Blizzard Games, if you're looking forward to Overwatch, if you want to get into some more Overwatch, hopefully the player base, at least for that 1 week that it's out on Steam, spikes enough so you can get some great games.
They
in.
probably will. It probably will
It's gonna
spike.
jump up.
Honestly, it'll
Yeah.
spike when it comes
Also,
out.
they
Yeah.
the way they release it, they time it with the new season too.
Oh,
So
okay.
when it's
makes-
coming
that
to
makes
Steam, and also
sense.
the new season, so it's gonna be.
I
like
think
week,
Apex
you
might
know.
have done the same thing when Apex jumped from the Origin
yeah,
launcher
they did, they
to
did.
Steam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I like for Apex that you don't need the Origin launcher in the background.
Right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
native, like
It's
natively
just-
running
it's
on
just
Steam.
native,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Hopefully Overwatch is also the same too. 'Cause
I would imagine. I
understand
can't
so much.
imagine them doing a weird DRM thing where it also launches Battle.net in the background. Like, I just don't understand. I don't see the point. You know what I mean? Like,
The AEW game. I know we were talking about it last episode. AEW. I lost the AEW game, and when I launched it, it launched Epic Game. Dude, what the fuck?
oh, did it really?
Yeah, it did. I don't know why.
That's
It's
and
so
you
so
know,
funny.
and you
crazy.
knew, when
That's
that
so
happened,
funny.
your
It's so
all
funny.
your resources for your computer are gone.
That's so funny. No, wait, it
It
launched.
launched Epic
It
Game.
launched the Epic launcher.
It did.
So you bought it on Steam,
Yeah, I
and then
don't
when you
understand.
launched it through Steam, and then it launched Epic in the background.
No, it just said like Epic online service or something. It doesn't launch the
Oh,
launcher.
it's
yeah.
I've seen some of the games will just use the will do that. Yeah,
Okay, it doesn't fully launch the actual
No,
launcher
it
as
doesn't.
well.
connects-
launch
it
Epic.
connects to the
That's so
multiplayer
crazy, dude.
aspect of it. I forgot I
Oh,
played
okay.
another game that was like that too recently.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we want to talk about. I will give a shout out, man, that One Piece trailer. Ooh,
Oh, dude, are we gonna
Ooh,
talk
I'm
about
ready.
the best holiday in in the weekend? The best holiday in the weekend.
I have already
One Piece
determined I'm going to
day
watch it
1 and
in
day 2.
English and Japanese. I'm just gonna watch it
Like at the
twice.
same
probably.
time.
Well, no, I'm gonna watch it one. It's dubbed and one subbed.
Like
But
back,
One Piece-
like episode 1 and then episode 1 and then episode 2. We're gonna do like a whole season and then another season.
I'm gonna do the whole
One Piece
season.
Day
and
was
we'll back.
great though. There
Yeah,
was
One
like
Piece
a
Day
bunch
was-
of announcement. One Piece Pirate Warrior 4. It was a 3-year-old game. It's getting another DLC.
It's getting a DLC.
That's like
with,
actually kind of crazy. Yeah.
with
Gear 5
Wano
Luffy.
Luffy and Gear 5 Luffy.
Wait,
I'm excited
who
for
makes
that.
the game? Is that Koei Tecmo?
Koei Tecmo.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, wait, isn't this game like there's not a new
It's-
one out? What?
It's 3 years old. That's crazy. They also revealed
kinda
that,
crazy, yeah.
there's gonna be like 3 packs, and one on the other 2 pack there's gonna be like Uta from Film Red, and then Roger on
Really?
the factory. Yeah.
Wow.
So
There,
Yeah, it's gonna be
yeah,
great.
One Piece Day was good. You know, there's a lot of
Yeah,
good
it's
teasers
good.
there. A lot of
the new One Piece live action trailer is so good.
3 minutes.
Oh my God.
I've never
I'm
been
so hyped
sold
for
on
that. I'm so
something
hyped for
in
that. I'm so hyped for
in
that.
like less than 10 seconds. When the pelican bird appeared on screen, I
That's
said,
the
"Shit, I'm
test.
You're
done.
like,
This is it."
Yeah, that's it.
It was just like, you know what? This is how I imagined it. I don't
dude,
know.
I
I've never
see-
imagined it, but this is how it was supposed to look like.
I saw a lot of people change their mind from trailer 1 to I feel like trailer 1 is also good, but a lot of people said it wasn't as good. But
Yeah.
then they saw the trailer 2 and like, oh my God,
Trailer
this is it.
2.
This is One
I mean,
Piece, yeah.
you and me, we both said one thing. We said, this looks great. Looks like it
Looks
should
like
be
it.
good. Cast chemistry's there. We just need to see a little bit more on the CG and just see a little bit more. And
Oh my
they
God,
did
you
it.
see the Gatling gun? Oh
The
my
Gatling
God,
was
that's
on point.
okay.
Dude, when
Yeah.
he like stretched his
I'm
he
in.
stretched his
I'm in
his
for it.
mouth too. I was like, oh,
Mm.
this is so much better than like the Gum pistol in the first one.
Yeah, it looks so uncanny, but it's
Bucky,
goofy, but I want it. Buggy,
God, yeah. So, anyways,
Buggy looks great too.
God. Yeah, it got me watching One Piece again. I saw a trailer
I'm
like
so hyped for it, dude.
I was watching the live stream too throughout that day, and I was just like
Yeah,
watching all this
same.
stuff, and they hit that One Piece We Are, and I was singing along. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is it so good?
Can we
It-
talk about how Gear 5 Luffy is the most spoiled thing in anime history? It's so ridiculous. Even
It's-
Toei is spoiling it.
It's
so
spoiled.
crazy, dude.
They literally they said like it's coming August 6th. Here's a trailer. I watched it when it was streaming. But here's the
They
thing:
have
like
a
when I
trailer
walked by
for
the convenience store, like
Yeah.
you'll see the Shonen Jump or like the manga, like the Tankobon on there, and like there is one. I think it's one issue, the Tankobon volume 105 or 4 or something, where it is him on. I think it is Gear 5 Luffy, isn't it? I just remember seeing him like, what? Who this man? Oh, dang. Okay,
I don't
cool.
know why they went all in on this form. Like they don't care anymore. I'll spoil all the people.
Maybe that means there's like better things.
Summer.
Like there's just better things coming after that. Like that's the tip of the iceberg.
Bro, they said like the animation. They're like, yeah, we this looks like
I
a
saw the
movie
animation.
style budget, man.
This is gonna be
What
good.
is this episode?
Oh my god, this is the biggest event in the summer, dude.
Oh my goodness. But anyways, we will have to catch you all next week since it is our 50 minutes coming in at a smooth 50.
Yeah, and I have laundry to do. No, I'm kidding. But
Oh, I mean, I hope not.
At night?
do you not do laundry yet? Forget to do the laundry. You're like, fuck, I gotta do the fucking laundry, man. I have nothing to wear tomorrow. That's what it's like when you're an adult, man. That's adult life for you.
If I forget to do laundry, I just be naked. You know, like you're alone in the person.
I'm just naked.
Man said, I'm gonna
born,
go outside like the way I came into this world.
That's true. I respect that
No,
attitude.
just don't go out, dude. Just don't go out. Just stay in when you don't
And
have
be
any
naked,
clothes.
yeah.
It's hot outside. Stay in.
It is hot outside. Yeah, it's hot outside.
Yeah. So where can they find you, Alex?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Reed24. I'm just playing more Neo the World Ends with You. Neo the World Ends with You, and then after that, I don't even know. We'll figure it out. I'm looking forward to November. I can stream Super Mario RPG actually.
Oh yeah, dude. There's
Yeah.
two
How would
Mario
you
games
play
coming out. The heck?
Armored Core 6.
I mean, I might
I'm-
check
I'm-
out. It
I'm-
looks pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm on the Armored Core 6 train. That story trailer was, wow, it's great.
Armored Core is a series that From Software put off for way too long, but I understand they're rolling in too many Dark Souls
Rolling
for a
in
while.
dough.
Yeah.
They were rolling.
They're rolling in
dough.
Dark Souls money, but I'm glad they're touching, Armored Core again, back to their roots. But yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, I can come hang out and we'll talk about games or whatever. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, where can they? I need to actually update your
Oh yeah.
Your
Yeah.
X
Also,
name,
you need to get
your
rid of
X-
that bird logo, dude. You gotta get rid of the bird logo.
fudge.
Oh,
Yeah, every
dude.
time I go there,
You can
it's-
find me on x.com, dude.
We laugh, but it's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
people were
do,
like,
you,
"Oh,
do you know
the
what
X-
that man is turning tweet into? It's also X. So have you seen
That-
that X on
that
x.com? Like, what
That
are you
man?
talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, that-
yeah,
that-
yeah. I
that-
know.
That monster.
Yeah,
that man?
we like laugh. We're laughing, but it's like it's not funny.
Yeah, dude, have you seen my X, dude? Dude, it was so
Oh
funny.
yeah, I'm gonna X.
wait, have
I'm
I seen
gonna
your X?
This.
No, I've not
I'm
seen
gonna
your
X
X.
this right now.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
re-X that tweet.
I'm gonna X this.
We're Xing today all over the X. I mean, the weirdest thing is like today X videos was trending.
Yeah, X
along
videos
with,
trending. Yeah,
because people were like, "What are these Twitter videos now called?" Like you
X
put an X
videos,
video.
yeah.
So many people are gonna be exposed, dude, when they type X.
Exposed.
That's fucking right. Yeah, that's
It's
right.
Exposed.
They're exposed.
Anyways, yeah, you can find him
So
on
ridiculous.
x.com. Yeah, you gotta update his
Well,
handle and you
What
gotta
a
get rid of
man
that bird
child.
logo, dude.
Why is this man so obsessed with X? The letter X.
I mean, isn't his company
It's not
called
like,
X Corp
oh,
or something? Or-
Yeah, what is this man so obsessed
All
with
right,
it?
so a quick I don't know if you guys knew this, but he was kind of involved in the early days of PayPal. He owned a company called X, I believe. He owned
His
X.com.
X logo is ugly.
And then it merged with PayPal, and then PayPal kind of like took over the domain for X.com. And then he was CEO for PayPal for a while, but then he was replaced by the board because of, I don't know, they replaced him. Basically, he got kicked out of PayPal. And PayPal retained X.com, which he repurchased from them in 2017. And now he's just like, I own it, bitch. It's mine again. And yeah, that's where we are now.
Like,
it's
Why did he even like want to change it? Like Twitter is like the most recognizable
Recognizable,
social
yeah,
recognizable
media.
it's
social
an
media.
actual
If you
Yeah,
want to
brand.
like bring in sponsor, if you want to
yeah.
bring in like I don't know like money into
So
it,
so what
why would
he's
you change it?
doing, and what I read is that he wants to make the platform like WeChat.
He
And
wants
for
to make it like a gigantic platform that's not just social
Oh
media. Yeah,
my
so
also
if you
god!
like for
payments as well. I think he said audio,
bank
video, and
payments,
payments.
yeah, like so essentially it's a one of those chat apps on your phone.
Like WeChat, correct? Yeah,
WeChat or even
yeah,
Line or PayPay, any of that type of stuff, that's what it is.
yeah. Because
So
WeChat has its own payment kind of system, right?
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's also you can read like I think like probably manga on there. I think, right?
Yeah, you can read.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's like
it's
videos and so I think he's trying to turn it into that. So it's the one app that you use for all of your digital life. But
there's
I don't
one
know.
weird. I mean, the weird thing about Twitter is no one can deny. At one point, the service was actually kind of in flames for itself, but that was like its charm. I don't know if it's charm point, but it was like a charm point, but it really wasn't making money.
I think
So
it's like I think at
it's
this
the
point
weirdest thing.
with the rebranding of Twitter, we're off topic, but I think with the rebranding of Twitter now to X, I think it's safe to say that this is definitely like this is the end of Twitter. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't
Yeah,
It doesn't
Twitter.
exist
Yeah,
anymore.
this is
I'm,
the
I'm
end of
over here
Twitter.
like trying to find the
you mean
X design.
X.com? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can
Oh
find them
yeah.
on x.com/One Piece
Yeah,
Glazer.
yeah.
Yeah.
My x.com. Find me on x.com. My ex is my ex.
Yeah,
My
your
My
ex.
ex,
my
my
ex
ex.
is
Yeah, your
at
ex.
One Piece Glazer.
My
So yeah,
ex
you
is.
can find
Oh,
me on
snap!
X.
Hold up, man. We about to go in on it. I got it.
What?
Are you changing the logo right now
I'm trying
in real time? In real
I'm in
time?
real time
No, they already changed the logo.
No, like on
If
the
you go
stream,
to.
on this
on
stream.
the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
I found
he's
it, but I don't know if it's
he's
the.
killing the bird. Yeah.
I'm killing the bird right here, right now, for a more sleeker,
X
rocket like.
logo.
Oh
Yeah.
man, is this not? Is this what the heck? Oh, I don't have this software. Never mind. It
It's
will
such
live
an
on.
ugly logo, dude. It
I don't
looks
have
like
a
a gay
PNG
porn
for it.
app.
You look like a gay porn app. Did you say?
Yeah.
Well, what are other gay porn apps that I should be aware of? What are the names of these apps? So I know to avoid them, obviously, not download them. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh man, well, by this time next week, you can all expect to have another
At
logo,
x.com.
an
Yeah.
X. You'll see our X.
Everyone can expect to have an X by next week, of course. Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we will catch you all for episode 174 of the Unknown Games podcast next week, where we talk about how our exes made us better people.
Yeah.
Get those
All
stories ready. Get them
right.
ready.
That's right.
Now I'm gonna pull up Pokemon Sleep.
All right. See you, dudes and ladies and everyone. I don't care.
Later, everyone. Have a
Peace.
good week.